Where'd he go? Hey, 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 hey. You ready to do chores? Yes? Okay. All right, well this morning we've got some catching up to do. We've got to get all of our animals out. We've got to get our cow milked. We've even got to move our chicken coop. We wanted to show you how we winterized some of our chicken coops, our chicken tractors, and kind of give you an updated farm tour. We always get people to ask us how everything's laid out. And so today we're gonna show you a little bit of all of that. Let's get started.
To the pigs.
Awesome, our food scraps and some old milk. So these are our two pigs. They're Barbie and Oreo. Getting ready to let them out, give them some food for the day. And these two are just pets. We got to ask quite a bit if these pigs are pigs that we're going to eat. And they're not. They're just for fun and to eat up our food scraps.
We're gonna milk the cow. We get her some feed. We give her feed as a treat and to get her to stand still for us when we milk her. We give her some alfalfa pellets, mineral, and dairy feed. And now we get the milker ready, plug it in, and dump the water out from cleaning yesterday. Now we bring Dolly in. We put the kick guard up and close the head gate, and we still tie up one foot. We don't have to, she hasn't kicked in a long time, but she likes the routine and we like to stick to the routine.
Like that. We don't want that to happen when we're underneath her.
Now we're gonna get her cleaned up so we can get her milk. And we do currently milk all 4 teats. We do not have the calf on her anymore.
And she let us milk the back two now?
Yeah, she is doing way better. I don't know if they were just so tender, she's not used to it or what, but she is doing just fine now. Iodine to sanitize. We hand milk her to strip the milk. No bacteria. All right, you're good to go.
So we still like milking with just 2 of these on here. We could set it up for 4 now that we milk all 4, but it's just easier to manage for us with 2 of these. It started pretty quick, runs for a couple minutes on the first 2 teats. Pumps right there, milk flows through the tubes, and dumps right into our tank right over here. So now to move it to the back, we're going to unplug this. That lets go of the suction. I put it back in, and then I put those on the back too.
Doing good job, Dolly.
So all in about 5 minutes, we're able to completely milk her, and that process is all done.
And to clean her up, we use the teat dip on her.
We transfer it from this big one to that little one, so we can leave this here and maybe take that back to the house. Maybe 1.25 gallons, 1.5 gallons, something like that. Open that up.
Thank you, Dolly.
So now we're ready to clean the machine. We've got some cleaning solution right here, and then we run water through it to rinse it out once we're done. And so we're all cleaned up. And this is our Molasty milker from Midi Supply. We made a video about this milker, and then the solar that we use from Renogy that makes this all possible.
So now we're gonna wash the floor, get all the stain and poop off the floor, and make sure we have a clean surface to work on, and then clean out our stall.
Dolly. Ooh, cow burp.
So the ducks have been loving the pond. They have full access to it day and night. We put them in at night, of course, to keep them safe. We also got a grebe on the pond that's taken to our ducks. Kind of hangs out next to them. And we also have a Canadian goose on there.
Hey guys, we wanted to show you what we're making for dinner tonight. This video is actually sponsored by Butcher Box. We want to see what they just sent us. Let's check it out.
Oh, here's our dry ice. Packed really good though. Very frozen. We got some bacon.
Awesome.
Uncured bacon. We got some salmon. Breast-fed beef. Top sirloin. All their beef is grass-fed. Premium steak tips. Bottom round roast. Strip loin steak or hamburger.
Woo! That's a lot of meat. Excited for that?
Yeah.
So we're pretty picky when it comes to food items that we want to work with on our channel. And I was pretty excited to find that it was all grass-fed, grass-finished beef, heritage breed pork. So while we raise our own chickens here for meat on the farm, we haven't been able to raise beef yet. So we were really excited to get some of this from a company that does it right. You can just order curated boxes of beef. You can get boxes of pork, of chicken, or you can do customized boxes where you pick out all of the items that you want to go in it. And so ButcherBox actually gave our viewers a deal through the end of November. When you order your first ButcherBox, you get 2 New York strip steaks and 4 top sirloin steaks for free. What are you in the mood for?
Oh, Eli, you want to pick?
You want hamburgers? You want steak? Look at all these steaks.
Hamburgers. Hamburger.
You want hamburger?
Yes.
We'll come back to this in a little bit and show you what we make up for tonight.
Turn the game in front of me.
Oh, you hit the car.
So every year we switch out these green tarps that we have on the chicken tractors for clear plastic, and it'll give it like a greenhouse effect. It'll be warm in there, keep them out of the wind, so we completely cover these with plastic. So we got our bantam flock, fancy chickens. We've got our peacocks, our red golden pheasants, mandarin ducks, our guineas, and our hookbill ducks. We need to get these all winterized because whenever it gets really cold out, that wind, we want to block as much wind as possible, and that sun coming through the plastic will warm those chicken tractors up right away.
So it takes a little while, but we got this one all done. This one's where the bantam chickens are. So it's much lighter in here. The sun can pass through during the day. Just takes a little while. It takes a couple hours. Much warmer in here. So we'll work our way down through each of these over the next couple days and try to knock this out in the next week.
So I'm gonna fill up Maisie's water. We haul out water here because we don't have any water faucets or anything out here. Hopefully we'll get a pump from the pond sometime, but right now we just haul buckets, and I'm just gonna fill this bucket up. You gonna leave it yet? Yeah. Does that feel good? Oh, it does feel good.
Okay, so we have 2. Oh, a couple of the button quail here. 2 of the female quail.
Hey, Boo. How are you? What do you want? You want some spinach? Where's the spinach at? Show me. So me and the boys planted a little bit of a fall garden. Beets kind of start. We have a few carrots, some lettuce, and some spinach. Want some spinach? Is that yummy? Hey, go take that to Daddy.
Yummy. All right, it's time to move this chicken coop. We haven't moved it in quite a while.
Yeah, a couple months.
We like to keep them on fresh grass, and they pretty much all have grass, but it's dirt all around the coop. And that's one of the advantages to having this mobile chicken coop that we built just about a year ago. We started on this project. Got them into it end of January at the beginning of this year. We can attach it to our UTV, or we can attach it to our tractor, which we're gonna try today for the first time. And then we can move it to a new space and get them totally fresh grass. So today we're gonna move them to the garden that we used this past year. There are gonna be some really good dirt, some soil to dig through there, and some of the expired goodies that we didn't harvest this year. So sometimes we like to do this at night. Today we're gonna take down the fence during the day. We're gonna move it over there, and hopefully we can get the chickens to go over into there. One chicken caught, now you just need to catch 50 more. We use this Premier One fencing on all of our poultry areas, our turkeys, our chickens, and then all of our chickens that are over in the chicken tractors. It's a little tricky to pile it up and move it, but today we may just, because it's so long, we may end up just dragging one long line of it over.
I'm gonna move the water over here with our pallet.
What are you moving, Uriah?
The feeders.
Moving the feed bowls. This is our automatic feeder. They're able to just come right in here and stand in there and get to the food. So now we have these trailer jacks that we've got the trailer jacked up on so the wheel's off the ground when it's in one place. So we're gonna start to let it up, let the wheels down, and get it on the hitch.
Johnny Cash is right there.
Here we go. Let's move a coop.
They're following. This is when they go in the house. Wait, this is the way. Come on, guys.
Chickens followed you for a while, but I think they're all right there now, aren't they?
All right, so now we're gonna get it back jacked up off the wheels and off the tractor and get the tractor moved out of here. And then we can start to fence this area in, bring the chickens in. Becky's jacking it up over there so we can get it off the hitch right here. Oh gosh, I had it hooked on, my bad.
Is he getting some food?
It's a little steep for chickens to come down, huh?
Fence is up.
Go in. Easy peasy. Honestly, it's a lot of fun to be able to give the chickens a new place, get them on fresh grass, and even into part of our garden. You guys remember our trellis we used this year? It didn't do too bad. Wasn't as great as we thought, but we'll get this thing really going next year since we'll start it sooner in the year. You guys jumping out?
Yeah.
Go ahead.
Yeah.
Oh. Oh, didn't make it.
That's good.
Ooh, good bite.
I didn't get into my hamburger.
What do you think of your burger?
Delicious.
Wow. Juicy burger. Thank you so much for sending this meat to us, Butcher Box. We really appreciate it. I'll have a link down in the description if you guys want to check it out. We'll see you guys next time.
You know, to see something fly. When these chickens fly.
Let's see it.